Want a lift?
Yeah.
Okay, hop in. G'day Funseekers, Ranger Rod here again. I'll tell you what, while we stayed at Bright, we thought we'd do a little bit of a day trip out, and we've come up to nearby town of Harrietville, which is the foot of Mt Hotham, for those who've never been up this way. But if you do happen to get up here, I'll tell you what, this little spot out the back of Harrietville is an absolute cracker. Great little spot for a summertime swim, and it's known as the Tronoh Dredge Hole. So it's today it's full of a bit of blue-green algae, but I can imagine in summertime this is a place to be. It's beautiful scenery and, you know, surrounded by mountains. So have a look at this banger, Tronoh Dredge Hole. Check it out. Yeah, safe and thongs. Yep. This is cool. It's cool, isn't it?
Slabs of rock.
Toads?
Oh, interesting. Look at that rope swing. I wonder how you get that.
You have to jump for it.
Jump?
You can't.
Righto, so touring around the back of Harrietville, we've come across this other little spot on the Ovens River. We're trying to find a little swimming hole, and I think this is the one, but it's a place called Clay Pots, which again, summertime, this would be absolutely banging. So we found well, even if it's not the Clay Pots, it's a stunning little spot to swim. So check this out, down on the Ovens River East Branch. Have a look. Nice and deep little spot to swim down there. There's bound to be some fish in there. Bring your line and throw her in. Not sure what you'd catch in there, but if I was a fish, I'd go in there. Have a look. Oh, what a stunning spot this is. Clay Pots, Harrietville, on the Ovens River East Branch. It's just a beautiful spot to get amongst a bit of Alpine National Park and a bit of one of the classic Victorian Alpine rivers. So if you've never been up this way, put it on your list. Look for Harrietville, look for, well, you can Google Clay Pots or you can find it on Google Maps. But Ovens River East Branch, otherwise ask the locals, they'll tell you where it is. But it's just a really nice spot just to come and chill out for a little while. Don't have to do any activities, don't even have to get wet, to be honest, like us for today. Sometimes you can just walk amongst it and walk along the riverbed and see if you can find some fish, caterpillars, watch things float down the river, whatever it is. But yeah, good just to get amongst it. Hope you enjoy it. Alright, so here we are. We're parked at the bottom of Harrietville, near the 12 blocks, and we're just about to go up and over Mt Hotham with the Snowy on the back. So, whew, tuck them away, it's time. Wish us luck. See you up there on the hill. Well, we made it. We're at the top of Mt Hotham, nearly anyway. The old Snowy's towing beautifully on the back of the wild track, and just thought I'd share with you this view of the valley out to your left as you climb up and over Mt Hotham. It's absolutely sensational. Check this out. I must say, if you've never done this drive before, you've got to put this on your list. It is probably one of the scariest drives you'll do, but it's also one of the most rewarding. The views are absolutely stunning, and the cliff drop off the side of the road is absolutely terrifying. So it's definitely worth it when you get to the top. And so if you can't handle scary situations, probably not for you. But if you don't mind a bit of adventure, this is definitely the place you want to go. So it's the Great Alpine Way up and over Mt Hotham, from Harrietville over to Omeo. That's what we're doing. So we're towing this bad boy. Check it out. Have a look. So far so good. Hopefully we get down the other side in one piece as well. But whew, definitely sort of tuck 'em away type territory. So boys, you'll know what I mean. Anyway, all's going well. Great Alpine Way, Mt Hotham. Woohoo! Time to change the undies. Where do we park? G'day Funseekers, Ranger Rod here again. Well, I found another spot. This one's a cracker. If you've never been up to Omeo, do yourself a favour. The drive between Omeo and Mt Hotham, there's a little place off about halfway up called Victoria Falls. Now, Victoria Falls is, you've got a camping area at the start, which I'll show you shortly, but there's a waterfall down here, which is, mate, I'll tell you what, it's one of Victoria's finest. So, never been up this way, check out Victoria Falls. And here it is, this bad boy here. I'll tell you what, whew, this has been an epic little week. Just a ripping little trip away on the inaugural break for the Snowy River Caravan, and I'll tell you what, it's a beautiful drive up and over Mt Hotham for those who haven't been up that way. We took off from Bright, heading up and over to Omeo, and it was a little bit tense, fair to say. Fair to say, you got to pack them away a little bit. It is nerve-wracking driving, but with a 3.5 tonne caravan on the back of the wild track, I was quietly confident we'd make it with both, you know, man and machine up for the task. So, and we did. So we're here to say it was a successful day. Now, we had to find somewhere to camp, so we popped over to a spot which we didn't plan to go to, but just turned out to be something we drove past on the other side of Mt Hotham, the Omeo side, a place called Victoria Falls. So we saw the sign said campground, did a quick little Google search, did a U-turn, and we thought we'd head on down here. So we're one of about 4 or 5 campsites here, but I reckon we've got the pick of the spots here. So have a look at this setup, guys. Victoria Falls Reserve Campground. Check it out. Snowy's opened up and ready for business. The wild track's just having a little bit of a rest. She's worked hard today, so tell you what, the drivers work pretty hard too. So I'm going to tuck into one of these, but I hope you enjoyed watching the frivolities that was Ranger Rod's Adventures, and we'll see you on the next one. Take it easy. Bye.